y'all, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a super simple, easy, quick, fast, wonderful, delicious side dish for barbecue or anything else you want to eat it with. I just happen to like it with barbecue. This is honey butter skillet corn, and I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned and I will show you how to make it. Alright y'all, let us get started. So a lot of y'all have been asking me to do more cooking videos. Now I haven't done cooking videos in quite a while because my favorite thing to do is the crafty crochet DIY Dollar Tree videos, okay? But I'm going to try hard to start putting out some more easy cooking videos and maybe some baking videos as well. But anyway, this is honey butter skillet corn. Most of the time I follow a low carb diet. That's my favorite way to eat. That's what works best with my body and it makes me feel my best. But every now and again, I do eat stuff that's not low carb. For instance, this has honey in it. But anyway, it's really good, real fast to put together. What you're going to need first is some butter. Now, if you don't make your own butter, and I showed y'all how I make my butter, this is the next best thing, I think. This is Kerrygold. This is Irish butter from grass-fed cows. Such a good brand. So anyway, there is your Kerrygold butter. You're going to need some cream cheese. You're also going to need some honey. I really like this brand, the Jamie's Hive to Table. It's raw honey and it does have some of the honeycomb in it. I love this kind. I got that at Walmart. And you're also going to need 2 bags of this steam fresh gold and white corn. Now you can use whatever kind of corn you want to. I hate canned corn. I hate canned vegetables actually, but I always say to either use fresh or frozen. If you can't find fresh or if it's hard for you to cut the kernels off of an ear of corn, frozen corn works just as well. And I do like the gold and white kind. Now this is a 10.8 ounce bag, so we're going to need 2 bags of this, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take 3 tablespoons of butter and we're going to put that in our pan. And we're going to melt that down with 2.5 tablespoons of honey. Another reason I like this brand is you can just squirt it out there and you know what? 2.5 tablespoons, just eyeball it. You know, just eyeball it. The honey part does not have to be 100% perfect. There we go. That looks pretty good. So now this is over medium heat. I think I said that. Did I say that? I don't know if I said it or not. But anyway, medium heat. So you're going to let this melt. Just stirring every now and again till it all melts together. And that is going to make a really nice glaze for our corn. So anyway, we're going to stir. We'll turn this down just a little bit. You don't want that honey to, I don't want to say burn, but scorch isn't exactly the right word. If you cook with honey, you know what I'm talking about. So we're just going to melt that low and slow till it is all melted. Stir it all together. All right, so that is all melted together. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add in our 2 bags of corn. Just dump that in there. And then we're going to cook this for 6 minutes or so. Keep stirring it, okay? Don't let it just sit there. You want to stir, stir, stir. And this is frozen. If you're using fresh corn, it's going to take a little bit less, okay? A little bit less time. But this being frozen, I'm going to cook it for about 6 minutes. I think the longest I've cooked it was like 8 minutes. But anyway, just constantly stirring like so. Now I want barbecue. You know, just the smell of this makes me want barbecue. You know, it's, oh my goodness, it is so good. So good. And I want some barbecue chicken and some hush puppies and some coleslaw. I'll show y'all one day how I make my coleslaw. But yeah, I'm just going to let this cook and I'll be back. All right, y'all, this is smelling so good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add in our 3 ounces of cream cheese. You can chop it up into smaller blocks if you like, but you know, it doesn't take long at all to melt. And you can chop it up with your spoon, whatever you're using to cook with. And then you're just going to stir it, stir it, stir it, and let all of that cream cheesy goodness melt. It's going to make the corn creamy. Yes, good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and put some pepper in there. If you use salted butter, you might want to be careful as to how much salt you add in here. But I am definitely going to put some pepper. Now we're going to let this cook 2 or 3 more minutes. Just to let the cream cheese melt. So you can stir it all up. Let me get my salt. Alrighty. Stir it all up. Stir it, stir, stir. And it'll be done here in about 2 or 3 minutes. So anyway, I'll be back. All right. I am going to call that done. Now just let it sit there for a minute or two. Take it off the burner, of course. Let it sit there for a minute or two and start to cool down. And then the sauciness in the bottom of it, it will start to thicken up a little bit, okay? But anyway, and I'll tell you what else is really, really good. You get some maple cured bacon, cook it, drain it, chop it up into itty bitty little tiny little bits, and put it in there, stir it all up. So, so, so good. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm going to try hard, like I said, to get some more really easy cooking videos out. But if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. Click subscribe. Check me out on other forms of social media. The links to all of which will be in the description box down below. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye!